Although DC is primarily known as a political town, we're quickly gaining recognition in the area of arts and entertainment. A community gym known as the Woolly Mammoth Theatre is tucked away in downtown Washington on D Street Northwest. And right now they're showing a phenomenal play by the name of The Convert. It's by Danai Gurira, a Zimbabwean-American actress and playwright, and the preview utterly blew me away. I want you to come on out and see what I saw. So tonight we're going to go in and talk to two of the actresses that were in the play.
Well, Danai Gurira is just such a tremendous writer, and she's you got these big ideas and this his history, as Nancy so eloquently was expressing, and she has a way of writing it, and so it's such a personal struggle, a deep personal struggle of all these different characters that anybody can immediately connect to, and you're just gripped by it, and you fall in love with them, and you're terrified for them, and you want to see everything turn out well, and she's just so honest with history, and what life is really like. Because even though it's historical, there's so many things that meeting people after the show, they're relating to right now. So she has that way. She has that writing, and it's just a beautiful play.
It is beautiful. What about you?
Ditto. No, but it's for me, as a person of color, as a person who's Haitian and who's struggled to this day with what I identify as Haitian or American, or what it feels like to have another country not occupy your country on paper, but they're definitely there. The presence is definitely quite strong. And to see a young woman of color who identifies as a Zim American create a piece like this is just incredibly inspiring. To see white audiences, black audiences, African audiences gather together in the same place to celebrate this wonderful piece and then discuss it afterwards, that's what I would call activism in the arts. And I just think it's a wonderful potential for growth. And of course it should happen in DC. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
I love stories that portray very strong female characters, and I don't know, maybe that's for selfish reasons, but you both played amazing women in this play. Can you describe your characters to the audience?
I think the best way to describe it would be fearlessness. She's just fearless.
It's watching her navigate through that, and then watching as events unfold that start to rip the rug up from underneath her to see how she continues to navigate, and that's when you learn about all the different dynamics. I'm being so vague.
And I'm really glad, because I want everyone to come and see this play. It's phenomenal. So I don't want to give away. The goal is just to entice people to come, because I was blown away. I didn't know what to expect, but the first scene, yeah.
The beauty of Danai's writing, with that, it's just surprise after surprise after turn, and you're just gripped. What in the world are they going to do now? What's going to happen next?
The play as a whole is very culturally intensive. I was in Zimbabwe in the 1990s, and seeing the play, I don't know what it was like in 1895, but I really felt like I was in Zimbabwe. The accents from the traditional Zimbabwean accent, I have to give you dap on that one. You hit it, Mama. Like, you nailed it, and just hearing the accents, hearing some of the language, and then hearing the British African come out of you, it was dead on. So what I want to know, well, first of all, congratulations. But I would like to know, what did you do to prepare for your role? Because that is not easy.
I studied this woman. She's, her name is Sekai Holland. She's the ambassador for peace in Zimbabwe. So I just watched every YouTube clip I could of her, because she's this really fierce woman. And she has these very hard R's, you know, but she's quite educated, and she's just really, really great.
It was courageous, and it was very honest. And when I think about the Woolly Mammoth as a whole, they have a track record of bringing plays to the public of that nature. And of course, they're entertaining as well. Why do you think community theater of this nature is so important?
If theater is not about bringing people together, then you're not really being true to what Thespis, you know, Greek theater was all about, where you can have the rich, the poor, the queens, the kings, all convene and see the same thing and then discuss it afterwards. They may not all go to the same bar, but the point is the issue is going to be discussed, okay? And when it's not, you do a disservice to the community.
And the other part that answer your question is that Woolly does that by being smart enough to follow and grab a hold of playwrights like Danai, who write these kind of plays, and then put them on here. And then they have an incredible connectivity department, so that there are panels and talkbacks. Yes, there are actor talkbacks, but they make sure to have all these other talkbacks where they reach out to the community and find leaders and grassroots organizations and people. I mean, DC, it's a perfect, you know, pot to which to pull from and ask these people to come and speak, and audience members stay. So the kind of discussions that Nancy was just describing happen in the theater after they don't just do it every once in a while. It happens constantly during the run of the production. And then even out in the lobby, there are things to listen to, and depending on the show, there are things to draw on or drop off. They're very creative in continuing that. And then on the website, they've got all these outreach things. So Woolly understands that. They understand that the theaters just don't come and sit and watch and go home. Be involved. And so, but I needed that beautiful setup.
I love it, and I think be involved is the perfect place to end this amazing interview. Whether it's being involved in the community, whether it's being involved specifically in theater, we do need to be involved, and the play, The Convert, is absolutely amazing, and I want to use my platform to make sure that all of the Magic listening audience gets involved by coming out to the play. So it's running from now until when?
March 10th.
March 10th is when.
All right. And how can people get tickets?
They can call Woolly Mammoth Theatre. I don't know the phone number.
Is it on the
Woolly Mammoth Theatre.
What about the email?
Okay. woollymammoth.net.
There you go.
Okay.
And the play is running until March 10th. March 10th, that final performance might sell out, so I recommend that you get the ticket a week in advance. We have matinees, so make sure that you attend our matinees on the weekends. And I don't know the number, but I know the address. It's 641D Northwest.
Yes, it is.
So please come on down to the Woolly Mammoth Theatre.
This has been amazing, beautiful, and truly organic. Thank you, ladies. Dawn Ursula and Nancy Moricette from the amazing play by Danai Gurira. I got the name right, Danai Gurira. It's called The Convert. Please don't miss it.